Hello! I am the Witch of Jasmine and welcome back to my channel! My Sagittarius moons. Oh my gosh, there's a cat. Hold on. There's a cat knocking on my door. Okay, we have a special guest today. This is Bowie. He's not my cat, but he's visiting me while his mom is out of town. So everybody say hi to Bowie. Okay, so anyway, Sagittarius moons. What's going on? I hope y'all are doing well. Excuse me, Bowie. Can we thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I gotta shuffle the cards. They want to see me shuffle the cards. Can I show them? Okay, thank you, bud. Alright. Oh, did he? Hold on. Okay. I hope that didn't get too messed up. Alright, anyway, let's get into your reading. So, oh, I love Sagittarius energy. This isn't even our right. Bowie, you got me all messed up. This isn't even... That's not the right one. Okay. Anyway, we're starting with our oracle card. By the way, I apologize if my voice sounds a little weird today. I've been sick for the past week, so I got a really, really bad cold. But I am so happy to be here with my Sagittarius moons because I absolutely adore Sagittarius energy, and I just so happen to be a Sagittarius rising, so oh my gosh, look at that, popping out nice and easy. Okay, now the cat wants to leave. Hold on, everybody say bye to Bowie. Okay, all right, now moving on to shadow cards. Sorry, I forgot to take them out of the box. Here we go. So anyway, all right, this is kind of a chaotic start, but I do invite you to take some deep breaths as I shuffle out these cards. There we go. Okay. All right, my Sagittarius moons, let's see what's going on. So our oracle card is time to go. Interesting. All right, for our cards, we have the World reversed, the Chariot, King of Cups reversed, Seven of Cups reversed, Two of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles reversed. Oh, wow. Okay. So I know in our last reading, it was about a relationship. So I was looking over it and I was kind of curious if this reading would also be about a relationship, and I think it is. I don't usually talk about previous readings that much. I only do if I feel like they really are connected to this month's reading, and I'm just gonna say right off the bat, I think it might be for some people. I don't want to say for sure, but it's just in our last reading, it kind of showed you were, and I guess it wasn't a specific relationship, it's more about just dating life in general. for those of you who are not currently in a relationship. But I think for those of you who are and have been struggling with this relationship, that might be connected. So you might want to go back and watch that one as well, the one for February. Actually just so happened to come out on Valentine's Day. But anyway, yeah, this isn't looking too good. Okay, so first of all, we have the World reversed, which is, the World card is the end of a chapter, the end of a cycle. It's like the culmination, the grand finale, So when it's reversed, it means that you're coming to the end of something, but it's not quite there. There's something kind of preventing it. But we have this Seven of Cups reversed below that, which Seven of Cups is about illusion, like a trickery, dishonesty, mostly just things not being how they seem. Kind of the too good to be true kind of energy. And then we've got the Chariot. Chariot is very fast moving energy. I don't know, this kind of, and obviously this isn't going to be the situation for all of you, but it gives me the vibes of like wanting somebody to propose to you, right? And they're just kind of not proposing, and you're kind of like, hey, why aren't you proposing? Like, we've been in this relationship for so long, or something like that. And you're kind of just like almost getting to that point where you're like, okay, if he doesn't propose by this time, like, I'm getting out, kind of coming to that ultimatum type time. And I do especially say that because of the Two of Pentacles below that here, which is about, usually those two cards kind of relate to decision making, or there being like two options, making a choice like that. And especially that like Two of Pentacles, it makes me feel it's like a kind of a, what's the word? Long-term decision, big decision like that, kind of a relatively long-term decision. Because we also have the King of Cups, which again, I know I keep referring back to our previous reading, but we had the King of Swords, I believe, also reversed in this exact same spot, which in that reading, the King of Swords was referring to you. So I'm feeling like here, this King of Cups also might be referring to you. And King of Cups is somebody who is, okay, I don't usually describe this card this way, but the phrase that just jumped into my head was emotionally exhausted. Because personally, I love King of Cups. Love him. It's one of my favorite cards, honestly. Like I always, this might sound weird, but I always say with this card that like if I could pick a dad, I would want him to be King of Cups. Like he's just so loving in the best way. Cups is related to emotions. It's associated with the element of water, which is related to emotions and feelings and all of that. So King of Cups is somebody who's really, he's this masculine figure who is very good at handling his emotions, being very loving, very good with his words, things like that. But yeah, when we have that reversed, he's just not able to handle his emotions properly. Maybe a little too emotional about things. I don't know. Again, I don't usually say this with King of Cups, but I'm feeling like this particular King of Cups is just emotionally exhausted. That's just what keeps popping into my brain. And then below that, we've got 10 of Pentacles reversed, which I actually often say that 10 of Pentacles reminds me a lot of the World. So it's interesting that we do have both of these and they are both reversed. Because yeah, 10 of Pentacles, like I said before, Pentacles, so in tarot, and I mean this in a very abstract way, and I don't want to go on a whole tangent, but in tarot, each of the suits kind of has different speeds to them. I don't like to talk about times too much with my readings just because that's something I'm not very confident in talking about right now, as where I'm at as far as being a tarot reader. But anyway, however, I do feel like different suits have different, feels to them. Like with swords, that's very quick energy, right? But then with pentacles, that feels very long intervals of time, right? So it's like if you think of something, with 10 of Pentacles, that feels like something that is, has been a long time coming, right? You're at the end of something. And it's the same with the World, it's something that's like at the end of a long journey, a long project over many years, maybe, while like 10 of Swords, not necessarily. That feels more like quick. And again, just like with that World card, 10 of Pentacles reverse is kind of like you should be coming to the end of a long cycle. You should be at the end of a chapter, but there's just still some kind of little obstacle or still some kind of thing that needs to be accomplished or corrected or dealt with before you can really close that book, move on to the next chapter, whatever. Of course, like I said too, we do have this Chariot in here, which, like I said, Chariot is very quick moving energy, so that again, I'm kind of feeling like the end, where we can flip these over and have them upright and move on, is coming up pretty soon. I think there's something you need to let go of. I don't know if this is necessarily a romantic relationship. Again, for like the third time, if you do think that this is about your romantic relationship, I highly recommend going back and looking at last month's video. This is about a relationship. I just don't know. It just could obviously be different for everyone. I think that there's somebody who you have been trying to fix a relationship with, or maybe even start a relationship with, and it's about time to maybe cut your losses and let that all go, as sad as that is to say. Like I said, with this 7 of Cups here, reversed here, I think that there's just there might be things that you're not aware of, some kind of deception going on in there. I mean, 7 of Cups is mostly about just you're not seeing things clearly. And that might not be to your fault. That might mean that there is deception happening, but you're just not seeing things truly how they are. You know what I mean? And like I said, with this King of Cups, I think he's tired. I think he's tired. And I think in this case, he's representing you, and I think you're just tired, I will say, too, there is quite a lot of water imagery in here. I mean, of course, we got the King of Cups. He's very watery. Got the Chariot, which, at least to me, Chariot is very watery. We've got water in here, and again, we got a little bit of water in there. Water is very connected to emotions, as I said before. And I think you need to remember to prioritize your emotions. Like, how are you really feeling? Is this relationship, and again, I mean relationship in the broadest sense. This could be with a family member, this could be with a friend, whatever. But is this relationship worth it? Worth what it's doing to you emotionally? You know, maybe you've been wanting to stick around and fight for the relationship and fight to make this work because you care about this person and because you want to, you know, help them, and because you care about them, you love them. And, you know, maybe things were really good before and you want to go back to that, or whatever it is, right? But is all of that fighting and working worth it? You know, is it worth what it's doing to you? Because yeah, it's important to be fair to others, but you also have to be fair to yourself, right? Because our relationship with ourselves is just as important, if not more important, than our relationships with others. I don't mean to sound like I'm on a soapbox. I'm just saying all of the ideas that are popping into my head. So, oh, my Sagittarius moons. I'm sorry to say this. Trying to see if there's anything else I can pull out of these cards, but I'm not really getting anything else. So, I think I'm going to leave you with that. I really hope that in our next reading we can be a little more positive. These last couple ones have been a little rough, but maybe next month won't be so sad. But anyway, I'm sure you can get through this. I'm sending you a lot of support, and I'll wish you lots of luck with all of this. Yeah, but if you have any questions, or if you'd like anything clarified, as always, please let me know. You can leave a comment or you can just reach out to me, whichever you prefer. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!